Spurge here. In this video, we're going to break down the Alpinestars Ardent 3-in-1 touring pants. So if you haven't already done so, these pants would match up with the Ardent 3-in-1 jacket. You want to check out that video if you're considering these pants because they really do complement one another quite well. They're both going to be a 3-in-1 design aimed at ADV touring. So really, the way we were talking about this with the jacket is that you can use these for light off-road use, but really this is going to be something where you're spending probably the majority of your time on the street with your adventure bike, maybe doing some light off-road use with your adventure pants. And this is going to have 3 different layers to it. You have the outer shell, you're going to have a waterproof liner as well as a thermal liner, and then you can mix and match that waterproof protection. So something that you could consider if you are a rider of adventure bikes and you are looking for a great all-season option for touring with a little bit of off-road functionality baked in here. Now these are going to come in around the $330 price point for the pants. And again, like I said, I would recommend looking at something like the Ardent jacket if you are trying to pair these up. From a sizing standpoint, sizes will range from a small up to a 3XL. Pat McHugh on my left-hand side stands at 6 feet and has a 39-inch waist when he measures around his belly button. He is wearing these in a size XL. If he is looking at the size chart for Alpinestars, it actually puts him in a 2XL. And really, the same way we talked about in the Ardent jacket, these are definitely more of an American fit in the way Alpinestars is sizing them. And we asked them for a revised size chart. We're not sure when that's going to hit. So look at Pat McHugh's measurement of 39 inches. If the size chart you're looking at says that that should be a 2XL, you are looking at the old size chart. And again, we recommend sizing down 1 size from what you measure. If that 39 inches says something different, then you're probably looking at a newer size chart. That's as clear as I can possibly be. But the real note here is, as we're looking at this right now, you want to size down 1 size. And even then, sizing down 1 size allowed the waist to fit, but then the legs stayed very big and baggy. The armor sits a little bit below the knee, and there's no different lengths. There's no way to adjust the armor, and there's no different lengths of the pants. So just keep that in mind, that typically you'd be able to kind of fine tune this a little bit. As it fits for your waist, you're probably going to have a little bit of extra room left over in the leg itself. The armor, as we talk about it, there's pockets for hip armor. Knee armor is included. It does come with the CE Level 2 Nucleon Flex Pro armor at the knee. But there is no adjustability. Would love to see future iterations allow for adjustability of the knee armor. As it stands right now, Pat, when standing, the armor sits below his kneecap. His kneecap is actually right here. Now that adjusts a little bit when he's in the riding position, but would love to be able to kind of fine tune where the armor sits at his knee. So all of that to say, the pants themselves are CE AA rated for abrasion resistance, and a lot of that comes from the materials that we're going to see here. So 300D ripstop polyester with 1200D polyester in the key areas. Those key areas being at the knee, leather gripper panels on the inside, a little bit of that ripstop kind of working its way through in the pocket area where you might have the snags. What I do like about this, starting at the waist and working our way down, 360 connection zipper, belt with a magnetic belt lock, and then from a waterproof protection, there's actually a gaiter on the inside of the fly to keep water from pushing in. Like I said, 2 different liners here, a thermal liner and a waterproof liner. You can mix and match how you use those, and then stretch material working its way at the inside of the thigh on this for extra comfort. I like the fact that you've got a top-loading pocket up top. This will fit a cell phone. You're also going to have the pocket on the side, which will fit a cell phone. And you've got these 2 vents working its way down the front. The right leg is in the zip position. You can see kind of just very easy zip open. I've got the left leg open up on Pat's thigh. There is a snapback in there to hold the vent open. And then you can see exactly how this fits. Again, that extra room down at the leg. McHugh, go ahead and face sideways for me. I have this kind of Velcro as close as I can get it before I run out of Velcro. And you can see there's just so much extra material here, it does start to bunch up. So just a revised fitment for the next iteration would be really great to see. You do have an exhaust vent at the back of the leg, so all that airflow pushing through comes out very nicely at the back. Maybe a little bit of extra length there would have been nice. And you can see that ripstop material carries its way all the way around the side in those areas where you might snag. If you're not familiar Ripstop is a material where you can kind of see the cross hatching on it. If it does start to snag or tear, it doesn't continue to snag or tear. So it really does help to keep the garment looking nice and staying true to protecting you for longer, especially in a pant where you might be doing a little bit of off-road use. You might be crashing a little more frequently than you would be on the street. McHugh, go ahead and face backwards for me. You have the Alpinestars logo at the top of the yoke on this. You can see that 360 connection zipper, that extra beefed up 1200D polyester in the seat, working its way down to where it meets up with that ripstop, and a little bit of a comfort, kind of a stretch to it at the back of the knee. You can see where we have that Velcro all the way down. You got that ripstop at the bottom here, just because that's areas where you might snag or tear as you're walking around. So you can go ahead and face forward for me. So just a quick look at the Alpinestars Ardent 3-in-1 touring pants. Like I said, if you're looking at these, you're probably consider pairing this with the Ardent jacket. And really, a lot of things that I think Alpinestars is doing well with their new adventure line. The one note on this is fitment just seems to be a little bit all over the place, and something we would like to see Alpinestars kind of refine for the Ardent line in the future. For those of you out there that are considering this, and maybe you want to hear more about what other riders have to say that are already out there using the Ardent pants, you can always click the little info button on your desktop or mobile device. That will take you over to the product page where you can read other rider reviews. And if you're still not sure as to what pair of pants is right to match with your riding jacket, you can always give one of our customer service reps a call, and they can walk you through all the different options available to make sure that you find the right riding pants for your riding style as well as for your budget. I want to thank you for joining us for this look at the Alpinestars Ardent 3-in-1 touring pants. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.